Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. If the shorter guy can get to the inside against the taller fighter, how can he do damage on the inside? What should we look for from him?
Well, you remember when you were a kid, you walked downtown in Manhattan, you looked up at the Empire State Building, all those great tall buildings. Well, it's the same thing. You suddenly get inside and you look up and wow, there's a tall building. Start breaking some windows.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well timed by Mike Tyson. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Stay on the outside. Still not moving enough. Move, move. Good job. Keep moving.
Nowhere close, that punch by Muhammad Ali. And Tyson with a block punch. Nice work with the overhand right.
Range.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Ali's hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. It's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Muhammad Ali. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Tyson showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Double your jab.
Tyson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Muhammad Ali. Now he's just walking him back a bit there, up against the ropes. Count down the final moments of this round. Good exchange, he fires back.
Now don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep it.
And round number 3 is underway. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Now he ties up there.
You're not focused.
Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Mike Tyson.
Hit the body, baby, body blow.
Muhammad Ali's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
Good, smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Good return fire that time. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Stay away from the inside. Uppercut.
How much of a factor is his leg strength in getting these power shots off?
That's a good point. His leg strength is very important because he's able to really come from down under and really put everything into it.
Don't let him get at you.
Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Ali's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Move your head. Come on, man. Move your head.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And round 3 comes to an end.
You let him control this.
Ali's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots, body shots.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching.
There's no need to
You got a
be on
guy
the
coming
inside,
at you,
Jeff. Come on.
no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
A clean, crisp right hand by Muhammad Ali. Right to the belt line. Unbelievable work there, landing a 4-punch combo. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Comes right back with some offense of his own. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Mike Tyson.
Stay on the outside. Hey, get out of there. You got to see that coming, champ. Let's go. You got to see that.
Tyson's right hand scores well that time.
Keep your head moving. Keep your head moving.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Good combination to the body. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
You're fighting his fight. Fighting on the inside.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Doubling up the jab by Muhammad Ali.
Back to the body. Work the body. Work that body. Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Ali's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Iron Mike with a big uppercut.
That's what I like to see.
Little double jab to the head. Muhammad Ali's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Come on now, keep your distance, keep your distance.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
That's a huge left hand from Muhammad Ali.
Finish with the hook.
Solid right by Muhammad Ali. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Circling.
And he returns on that exchange. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Ali's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations he's not getting off.
That's an impactful right hand by Mike Tyson. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good job, it was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Ali's putting forth a great combination there.
Keep working the body, baby. Stay away from the inside.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Keep moving. Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby.
Tyson's able to land a good, solid left hand. So he takes a breather between rounds after he just looked for more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
An accurate left by Mike Tyson. Comes right back with a shot of his own. And now he scores with that left to the body. Good block there by Muhammad Ali. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Not much action as he just ties up.
Come on.
Ali blocks it. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? He scored well after being hit himself. Comes right back at him with a left hand. At the halfway point of round 7. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes.
Combos.
Good block by Ali.
Now you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Fires right back at him. Tyson's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Right to the body.
Back to the center of the ring. Come on, work for punches now. You got power. Use it.
Many times the scorecard doesn't reflect what's actually happening in the fight. Now here, no doubt that one guy's in control. However, this fight is hardly over.
No, it is. You're right. With other sports, you know, there's no such thing as a 10-point touchdown when you need one. There's no such thing as a 5-run home run. But in boxing, there is. One punch, you get those 8 points, you get those 10 points, you get the win.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. Left to the body. Ali's left working well that time. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mike Tyson.
Move.
Tyson with a powerful left hand. That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And just grabbing onto his opponent. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Tyson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So, as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to it. They're getting through it.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Mike Tyson's corner is letting him know. Take a good breath now between rounds, but then go out there and win this fight. It's really close. If he just pushes a little harder, he can go right over the edge and get it. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home.
Double your jab. Keep your distance. Hook. Keep moving.
Right back at him with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. Little head hunting with the left. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Finish with the hook.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Blocks away that headshot.
1, 2.
Okay, pay him back. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali. Ali's having a field day against his opponent. Now, if you're standing opposite him, you got to solve this, or else it's just going to snowball. It's going to go downhill quick. You're going to lose this fight.
No, you do, Joe. The conventional way, the standard way that everyone's used to seeing with a tall guy that's keeping range like this is you work your way in. But there's another way, too. Maybe you step out and you get him to give up his height, his range, invite him in a little bit, and then all of a sudden, bang, you slam the trap on him.
And that does it for this round.
One more round.
Mike Tyson's coming off another close and competitive round, but still, Teddy, I think he's slightly down on the scorecard.
Yeah, the key is not what you think, Joe, even though I love what you think, but the key is what he thinks. He has to know that. It's very important for him, and a lot of times, a guy under pressure wants to know what he wants to know. He wants to maybe think in his mind that he's ahead, and it's important that somebody gives him the news.
Good exchange. He fires back.
Get your back off the
Good,
ropes.
smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes.
Move your head.
Scored
Come on,
well
let's
with the
move your
left
head.
downstairs. one. Good work by Muhammad Ali.
Hey, come on, keep your hands up. Move, move.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Big left hand from Ali. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and oh, a big shot comes home for him. Big headshot puts him down.
2, 3, 4.
Ali's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Way to hit the target there. Jab, uppercut.
Hey, man, come on, now keep your feet moving. Come on, now.
Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. Nice work to the midsection. Did you see that? I'll tell you, what a great job by Muhammad Ali's opponent that time. Listen, Ali's the better fighter. Ali's got more experience, but just going out there and making it happen, throwing enough stuff, sometimes it works. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Ali's unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockouts, your winner,
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Mike Tyson's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.